So we're gonna make it from the perspective of a total beginner, that would be me, and then someone with a bit more experience, that would be you.
What a regenerative agriculture is.
Yes.
Regenerative agriculture is what happens when we produce food from an ecosystem, let's say a forest, a piece of land, a farm, whatever. And while producing high quality food, we are not only sustaining but making this ecosystem better than it was. So there are basically three dimensions to it. One, you are doing an economical production, which is producing food in a more efficient way, in a producing something of much better quality in a more efficient way, time-wise, money-wise, and so on. And also there is the social dimension, because all the regenerative agriculture people, or at least most of them, also work on like how to make communities and food communities, like involving people together and really creating this meaningful relationship between people. And then there's a third layer in the same time, which is about the ecology, because the place, the farm, the land base that you are doing this regenerative agriculture is becoming better. So you don't only preserve it as it is, but you make it better, meaning more life, as you say, more diversity, more soil carbon, which means climate change is mitigated. We fight climate change by that. More water retention, more photosynthesis, more life going on.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm very satisfied with the answer. Our step now is that we are gonna get some goats, yeah?
Yeah, like we're doing this to have a regeneration process, but I would add that we're also doing it to gather a lot of data and expertise on how to convert Nordic forest, which is a very monoculture and very poor right now, even if it doesn't look so, into much more productive and diverse. Our friends here call them mammoth steppes. The landscape that mammoths grazing around created and kept for thousands of years, tens of thousands of years in this part of the world. But now, since we don't have those animal impact anymore, we don't have mammoths and livestock, the forest is becoming this monoculture thing. So one thing that we want to do with this goat enterprise is to observe really in practice what kind of impact we have, so that we can come over and say, guys, this works, or it doesn't work.
Okay. So we are leaving this morning to go and look at some goats. So we are gonna go for 1.5 hours and meet the local farmer and just have a conversation and see if we are gonna get the goats. I'm so excited, and it's snowing here. Oh, what a beauty. So our goats kind of just arrived today. You guys. And I'm hanging out with them in this nice paddock. And I found a new friend. Yeah, it's quite interesting to just sit here and watch them eating and listen to the sounds. And this view I like. They've been walking around and eating for 2 hours now. They start to get tired. Peaceful. So we just built our teepee where we will stay with the goats. Them over there. All right. energy from the sun is carbon dioxide. And then these plants, they split it, so oxygen and carbon, and oxygen goes back to the air and carbon goes down to the soil, and when the carbon goes down in the soil it creates organic matter, which I guess is life. Yeah, it's life. So it's very good then when we see all these green, then we see that it can take the energy from the sun and create a lot of life in the ground, right? Perfect. And then we have the second, which is the we have the energy, and then we have the mineral cycle. And mineral cycle, I don't see any white-ish leaves here. I see they're like yellow. So if I take them and look at them, I can see kind of that look brownish, kind of. So I'm guessing that they're actually decomposing. And the mineral that this soil is eating, or how to say, it's also like food for the microbes, right? So it creates even more life. So it looks like this has a pretty good mineral cycle as well. Alright, so then we're gonna look in here and we see straight away, so dark in here, but here it's a lot of bare soil. Oh, men hej, vännen, hej. And yeah, as we see, there's a lot of like the sun cannot reach down here, and it does not have too much space and stuff. So not too much greens.
Odin hayır. Odin hayır. Tamam Odin. Aferin.